so glad that you enjoyed my She Reads Truth video. So let's continue. We are going to continue with Genesis because why not? So now that we've dealt with our shame, we know that we don't have to let shame hang over our head or sin because Jesus died for that, so we can live free from any bondages of whatever we have done before. I'm going to continue with Genesis and we are going to read about lies, sin, and deflated balloons. The grocery store near our house has a thing about balloons. Like clowns at a circus, the cashiers whimsically bestow one on each child who rolls past the register as a reward for their excellent or terrible behavior. The bad news, I have 2 children and inevitably one balloon always makes a break for it in the parking lot. Somewhere between the cart, quarrel, and the car seats, one balloon, only one, will seize its opportunity to slip free. That's when they turn on each other. Greed overcomes my children, and all they can think about is the one thing they cannot have. By the time we pull into the driveway at home, whatever affection they once shared for each other is long forgotten, discarded for the love of self. One such scene occurred in our home last week. The very next day, I came upon the coveted balloon hovering hesitantly just above the dining room floor. Forgotten, deflated, and worthless. This is what sin does. It lies. It promises to be shiny and colorful and inflated with excitement forever. It promises to be worth it. Sin tells us that God wants to keep the good stuff from us, that what we want matters more than what He has for us. In Eden, God told Adam, "You are free to eat from any tree of the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Or on the day you eat from it, you will certainly die." Man had supremacy over all of the earth, but this exclusion, this one law, caused Adam to doubt God's motives. Adam and Eve sinned, the first sin, and for the first time in the history of the world, we felt shame. The lie of sin, that this will make us like God, and that we can live apart from Him, failed to deliver, and so the original glory of man and Eden was lost. God's tender warning that you will certainly die was true for them, and it's true for us. The human race is guilty because of Adam's sin. Each one of us is also guilty because of our own sins. Daily, hourly, even moment to moment, we believe the lie that God's law is holding us back, that we know better. Just as we scramble to act or think or fail to act, the shimmer tarnishes, the balloon deflates, and what we thought we needed, the thing that caused us to act outside of God's law, is discarded by sunrise the next morning. Sin wasn't worth it. It never is. But friends, keep reading, there is more, and if you can't possibly bear to wait, turn to Romans 5 verse 17 for the most glorious hint. Okay, I want to know, see Romans 5 verse 17. Passage is about death through Adam and life through Christ, and this is in the New Testament. If by the one man's trespass, so that one man is Adam, if by his one trespass death reigned through that one man, how much more will those who receive the overflow of grace and the gift of righteousness reign in life through the one man, Jesus Christ? So what we learned today, guys, is that sin looks like it's so exciting, like it's so shiny, like it's so pleasing. But you know and I know, like, hangovers are real. Like, you can have the most wildest night, but when you wake up in the morning, you're gonna have that headache and you're gonna have to deal with it. That is just an example that I could give you about how sin looks like so much of fun, but there's always consequences to it. It's better if you just leave it alone and don't play with it. If Adam could bring in so much of pain, remember, Jesus brought in so much of joy and so much of peace. So instead of holding on to the sin that Adam brought in, let go of it and hold on to Jesus and watch what He will do for you, and you will see that sin will soon have no power over you, and even the biggest thing that you used to sin and do, you don't have to make that your forever, and you don't have to do that forever, because God can change anybody and he can break any chain of sin that is holding you down.